Hello, this is Chef Rahman. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to cook and all the essential little tips that you need in order to prepare a meal for your friends and family. On Facebook, a lot of people have been asking me, how do you cook steak and can you please teach me? The best way I would prefer to have steak is medium rare to medium. The only reason is that's the only way you should have steak, to be honest. Well done steak does not work. I've had a lot of people saying, oh yeah, I've had well done steak and it's too tough, how do I make it soft? You can't, unless it's fillet. But even still, fillet will taste a bit chewy. So this is a bavette. It's part of beef. It's a part of beef and it comes here on the beef. It's called bavette skirt. And I've got a steak of it. And I'll just show you how to cook it. It's so easy, believe me. So what you need to do to steak to season it is lots of pepper. Steak's a piece of beef. Its best friend is black peppercorns. So I'll give it a good load of black peppercorn. You go like that, boom, 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 boom. So it's going to form a crust on the top. When the fat of the meat starts coming out, it will cause a crust. It will form a crust. So, as usual, you can put added flavors and spices, but I don't like to do that. Steak should be steak, you know. Just a piece. You want to appreciate the meat, not the flavors of spices and stuff like that. So rub it in the oil, olive oil. Rub it on both sides. You want to also season the other side. But because I've got black peppercorns all over the plate, I'm going to rub it all in. Get all those flavors. So I've got a non-stick pan, heating up, high heat. It's my steak. Bang, straight in. Straight in. That's it. If you want to make the steak a bit more buttery or rich in flavour, just another butt. Check underneath, make sure it's not burning. See that colour forming? That is the flavour. That is what you want on a steak. Get that butter underneath. There you go, just like that. Meat, cooking medium rare, you need to baste it. Basting is one of the most important jobs when you're cooking red meat. Okay? In terms of getting the core temperature high, up to 67 degrees. Baste. Let it sit. Check it again, make sure it's not burning. So my piece of steak is been cooking on one side for about 3 minutes while I've been basting it every now and then. So if you want medium rare, it's 3 minutes on each side, but that's on this thickness, 1 fork thickness of the steak. Okay. So now, turn it around. You see that colour forming? That is what makes a great steak. And yet again, you see the fat has doubled now because the fat's coming off the meat. If you've ever heard of marbling in a steak, that means the lines of fat going through the meat, through the muscle. So I'll baste this, and I'll cook it for a further 3 minutes like this. And that will give me a medium rare to medium steak. See the colour forming underneath, all over, glossy. That's the caramelization of the meat. You see that? Okay. So leave it on the second side for 3 more minutes. So if you go to your local butcher's, Asda is a good place to find halal meat if you're looking for halal meat, and they do steaks, so you can find steaks there and pieces of meat which you won't normally find in your normal halal shop. So you see, I've cooked it 3 minutes on this side, 3 minutes on this side. Now what you do, take off the heat, turn your gas off and let it sit. So the steak has been resting for 5 minutes. I'll show you it. Still steaming, which is good. It shows you that it's still warm and you can serve it on a plate without reheating it. One way of finding it, this is going to be a medium rare steak. This is a little technique I learned in college, in chef college, is how to see if a steak is medium rare, rare, medium, medium well done. So you see this part of your thumb here, that if you just touch it without tensing it, that is rare. If you do this symbol and touch it then, that's medium rare. If you touch it again, that's medium, because it starts tensing up. If you touch it with the second last finger, that's medium well. If you do it with the last finger, that's well done. Well done is extremely tough. So let's check the bounciness on this steak. Turn it around, check it on the other side. So that is medium rare. So I'm going to slice the beef and I'll show you how the best way to slice it is. So you get your steak on your board. You get a nice sharp knife, durable, simple. So I'll show you how to cut it. So you're going to cut it like this. Hold your fingers here. It's going to be hot, but don't be a wuss, just hold on to it. Your knife should be at an angle like this. Okay, not like that. You don't cut your steak like that, you cut it like this, especially bavette. So you see, forward, backwards, down. This is a good time to check if it's medium rare. You see that blood coming out? That's medium rare. Okay, so I'll slice the rest of it. And then on the plate, you grab both the ends, lift, straight on like that. Open it up so you can show your visitors or whoever it is how your steak is cooked. And the tip bit, you will turn it around like this and serve it just like that. So the pan that you cook your steak in, that has gathered kind of a gravy. You can spoon that over your meat. Quick and simple gravy, quick and simple steak. You can have a medium rare. If you want to have medium rare and you don't like the blood, what you can do, get a nice clean cloth, paper towel, and push it against your meat. That would actually suck in most of that blood. That puts you off, medium rare. But I can assure you, it's safe to eat, and it will taste 10 times better than a well done steak. And there you have it, a lovely cooked steak, nice and simple, takes less than 10 minutes. Can't go wrong.